Let me ask you something that might sound surprising. When was the last time you looked at a piece of fruit and wondered if it was quietly sabotaging your testosterone? Most men never think twice about tossing berries into their morning smoothie or grabbing a banana before the gym. After all, fruit is healthy, right? Not always. Not when it comes to your hormones. I'm Dr. Elizabeth Rains, and in my years of working with men over 50, I've seen something fascinating. Men eating what they believe are the healthiest fruits every single day, yet they're still battling low energy, disappearing libido, and all the telltale signs of plummeting testosterone. The truth is, not all fruits are created equal when it comes to male vitality. Today, I'm going to reveal 5 fruits that are silently working against your testosterone. Fruits you probably eat regularly without a second thought. But don't worry, I'm not leaving you empty-handed. I'm also going to show you 2 powerful fruits that actually boost testosterone. Fruits that can transform your energy, your drive, and your confidence. So grab a notepad, because what you're about to learn might completely change your breakfast routine. Bad fruit number 1, pears. The first fruit on our avoid list might surprise you. The humble pear. Pears are sweet, convenient, and seem like a perfectly innocent choice. But here's what most men don't know. Pears, especially the skin, contain high levels of a flavonoid called quercetin. Quercetin is a powerful antioxidant with genuine health benefits. But it also has a hidden downside. Studies show that at high doses, quercetin can inhibit an enzyme called 3-beta-HSD. This enzyme is crucial for testosterone production. Think of it as a roadblock in your body's testosterone factory. It doesn't stop production completely, but it slows it down significantly. Most people have no idea about the quercetin issue because it's buried beneath all the positive health claims. The good news is that quercetin needs to reach relatively high levels before it significantly impacts testosterone. Eating a pear occasionally isn't a major concern. However, if you're eating pears every single day, particularly as a convenient snack or in juice form, you might be unintentionally hindering your body's natural testosterone production without even realizing it. Bad fruit number 2, avocados. Now, if pears caught you off guard, this next one is going to sting. Avocados. I know, they're everywhere. On toast, in salads, blended into smoothies. Everyone says they're the ultimate health food, packed with healthy fats and nutrients. And yes, they do have benefits. But when it comes to testosterone, avocados come with some serious baggage. First, avocados contain high levels of plant sterols and fats that can interfere with how your body manages cholesterol. This matters because your body uses cholesterol as the raw material to make all steroid hormones, including testosterone. The specific structure of fats in avocados can compete with the pathways your body uses to create testosterone, essentially blocking the production line. But there's more. Avocados also contain compounds that increase the activity of an enzyme called aromatase. Aromatase is the enzyme that converts testosterone into estrogen. It's present throughout your body, especially in fat tissue, and its activity increases with age and excess body fat. When aromatase activity is elevated, whether from avocado consumption, obesity, or other factors, your body becomes increasingly efficient at converting the testosterone you do produce into estrogen, the hormone you desperately don't need more of. So while you're eating those trendy, healthy fats, you might be accidentally encouraging your body to turn your precious testosterone into something that works directly against you. One avocado contains about 240 calories and significant nutrient density, making it seem like the ideal food choice. But from a testosterone perspective, moderation and awareness matter far more than the hype suggests. Bad fruit number 3, grapefruit. Moving along, we come to grapefruit. If the first 2 fruits work through indirect mechanisms, grapefruit has a more direct effect on your hormones. And this is where things get really interesting. Grapefruit, particularly grapefruit juice, is known for its powerful effects on liver enzymes. It's so potent that doctors will often warn you not to drink it if you're on certain medications. Why? Because it can slow down the liver's ability to metabolize drugs, making them more powerful and potentially dangerous. This same effect also impacts your hormones. Grapefruit contains compounds called furanocoumarins, which inhibit the cytochrome P450 enzyme system. This system is responsible for metabolizing not just drugs, but also hormones in your body. The metabolic impact is so significant that a single glass of grapefruit juice can affect drug and hormone interactions for up to 24 hours after consumption. Here's the problem for testosterone. The compounds in grapefruit interfere with the breakdown of estrogen, meaning estrogen stays in your body longer than it should. The result? Higher estrogen levels, which directly compete with testosterone. When estrogen isn't cleared efficiently, it accumulates and binds to estrogen receptors more readily, creating a hormonal imbalance that suppresses testosterone production. Grapefruit is about 88% water and contains modest amounts of simple sugars compared to other citrus fruits, making it seem like a healthy, low-calorie choice. It's rich in vitamin C, provides about 2 grams of fiber per fruit, and contains documented anti-inflammatory compounds. The contradiction is compelling. A fruit that seems like one of the best nutritional choices can actively harm your hormonal balance. So while a glass of grapefruit juice might seem refreshing, it could be doing more harm than good. The practical recommendation? Simply avoid it and choose other citrus options, like oranges or lemons instead. Bad fruit number 4, strawberries. Now let's shift to something that might surprise you even more. Strawberries. Strawberries are a favorite for good reason. They're sweet, juicy, packed with vitamin C, and surprisingly low in calories at only 49 calories per cup. But strawberries, along with other berries like blueberries and raspberries, are also high in compounds called anthocyanins. Anthocyanins are powerful antioxidants that give berries their deep red and blue colors. They're fantastic for your heart and for fighting inflammation. Research consistently shows that anthocyanins reduce cardiovascular disease risk, improve blood flow, and support cognitive function. Regular berry consumption is associated with longevity and reduced rates of age-related diseases. However, here's the catch. In some men, these compounds can slightly suppress the production of luteinizing hormone, or LH. LH is the hormone released from your brain that tells your testicles to produce testosterone. This suppression isn't dramatic or universal. It varies based on individual genetics, current testosterone levels, body composition, and overall health. Some men experience a more pronounced effect than others. The mechanism involves anthocyanins, interaction with hormone signaling pathways in the hypothalamus and pituitary gland, the control centers for testosterone production. By consuming large amounts of berries, you might be sending a quiet, confusing signal to your body's hormone-producing system. The challenge is that berries are genuinely healthy foods with extensive scientific support. They're not foods you should eliminate entirely, but rather foods where awareness and moderation are key. If you're eating a full pint of berries daily, you're likely overdoing it from the testosterone perspective. However, enjoying a handful a few times per week is unlikely to create significant hormonal disruption. Bad fruit number 5, bananas. Finally, we get to the classic banana. Arguably the most consumed fruit on this entire list, bananas are the go-to for a quick energy boost. They're full of potassium and carbohydrates, affordable, convenient, portable, and suitable for all ages, making them one of the most universally consumed fruits globally. One medium banana provides about 422 milligrams of potassium, crucial for heart health, muscle function, and electrolyte balance. They're also rich in vitamin B6, which supports brain function and mood regulation, and contain resistant starch when slightly underripe, providing prebiotic benefits for gut health. But here's the problem. Bananas are incredibly high in sugar, especially as they ripen. When you eat a banana, particularly a very ripe one with brown spots, your blood sugar spikes dramatically. This causes a rush of insulin, which can lead to insulin resistance over time. The sugar content increases dramatically as bananas ripen. A green banana contains about 12 grams of sugar, while a fully ripe banana can contain 17 to 18 grams. Here's where the testosterone problem becomes pronounced. As your body struggles to manage these high insulin levels, your testosterone production decreases. Chronically elevated insulin has been directly linked to lower testosterone in multiple clinical studies. The mechanism is complex, but involves insulin suppression of sex hormone binding globulin, SHBG, which would otherwise help regulate testosterone levels, and insulin's negative effects on testicular function. Additionally, elevated insulin promotes fat storage, particularly around the midsection, and fat tissue contains aromatase, the enzyme that converts testosterone to estrogen. So you're dealing with a double hit. Insulin suppresses testosterone production, and the resulting fat storage converts what testosterone remains into estrogen. Think of it this way. Your body gets so busy managing the sugar load that it puts less critical tasks, like hormone production, on the back burner. So while a banana might be convenient for a workout and does provide legitimate nutritional benefits, having them regularly throughout the day, especially multiple bananas daily, could be silently chipping away at your testosterone levels. Timing matters here. A banana immediately before intense exercise is far less problematic than snacking on them throughout the day, as exercise helps your muscles utilize glucose efficiently without triggering the same insulin resistance pathway. Good fruit number 1, pomegranates. Now, I know that was a lot of discouraging information, but I promised you 2 fruits you should be eating instead, and these 2 are not only delicious, but scientifically shown to support healthy testosterone levels. Let's start with a powerhouse, pomegranates. Pomegranates are loaded with antioxidants, particularly rich in a compound called punicolagen. This single compound is so potent that researchers have dedicated significant resources to studying its effects. Punicolagen accounts for about 50% of the antioxidant activity in pomegranate juice, making pomegranates one of the most antioxidant-rich foods available. But here's the magic. Studies show that pomegranate juice can significantly lower cortisol, your stress hormone. When cortisol levels are high, testosterone levels drop. This is because your body's stress response is directly linked to its hormonal production. Your body operates under metabolic prioritization. When it perceives stress, it diverts resources toward immediate survival responses and away from long-term reproductive health, which is what testosterone supports. By lowering cortisol, pomegranate essentially creates a better environment for your body to produce testosterone. It's like clearing the path for the testosterone factory. Clinical studies show that men who consumed pomegranate juice daily experienced cortisol reductions of up to 20 to 30%, with corresponding improvements in mood, energy, and sexual function. The effect isn't immediate. It typically takes 2 to 3 weeks of consistent consumption to see meaningful results, but it's measurable and reproducible. Pomegranates contain ellagic acid and other polyphenols with anti-inflammatory properties, further supporting your hormonal environment. So a glass of pomegranate juice or fresh seeds in your salad can be a huge win for your hormonal health. The seeds themselves offer the added benefit of being lower in sugar compared to juice, so they might be the preferred option. Good fruit number 2, pineapple. If pomegranate is the stress-busting superstar, pineapple is the anti-inflammatory champion. Pineapple is a fantastic choice for supporting testosterone. Why? It contains a powerful enzyme called bromelain. Bromelain is known for its anti-inflammatory properties and its ability to aid digestion. This enzyme is so effective at breaking down proteins that it's actually used commercially in meat tenderizers, and has been studied for its therapeutic potential in reducing muscle soreness and speeding recovery from physical activity. But here's the best part. Studies show that bromelain can directly help your body maintain healthy testosterone levels. It does this by reducing inflammation and helping to regulate blood sugar. When you have lower inflammation and more stable blood sugar, your body is in a much better state to produce and utilize hormones effectively. The inflammation-reducing properties are particularly important because chronic inflammation is associated with reduced testosterone production across multiple research studies. Bromelain works by inhibiting inflammatory cytokines like tumor necrosis factor alpha, TNF-alpha, and interleukin-6, IL-6, which directly interfere with testosterone synthesis when elevated. Plus, pineapple is a great source of vitamin C, essential for overall health and vitality. Vitamin C plays a critical role in cortisol metabolism and testosterone synthesis. 1 cup of pineapple chunks provides about 131% of your daily vitamin C needs. Additionally, pineapple contains manganese, essential for bone health and sex hormone metabolism. The combination of bromelain's anti-inflammatory effects, vitamin C's hormonal support, and manganese's metabolic role makes pineapple uniquely beneficial for testosterone production. The practical advantage is its versatility and broad appeal. Unlike pomegranate, which can be messy and has a limited season, fresh pineapple is available year-round, affordable, and enjoyable both as a snack and in various dishes. A few slices of fresh pineapple after a meal can be a delicious way to support your testosterone production. The timing after a meal is beneficial because the carbohydrates in pineapple, paired with protein and fat from your meal, create a more stable blood sugar response than eating pineapple alone. So there you have it, a comprehensive guide to navigating the world of fruit for a healthier, more vibrant you. This isn't about never eating these 5 fruits again. It's about being mindful and making informed choices. It's about understanding that everything you put into your body has an effect, and sometimes a seemingly healthy choice might be silently working against your goals. The reality is that food is nuanced. A fruit that's problematic from a testosterone perspective might be excellent for cardiovascular health or cancer prevention. This guide provides one lens through which to view these foods, but it's not the only consideration. Your overall health, genetics, lifestyle, exercise habits, sleep quality, and stress levels all play enormous roles in testosterone production. Fruits are just one piece of the puzzle. Start by eliminating or significantly reducing the 5 problematic fruits this week. Over the next 2 to 3 weeks, introduce pomegranate and pineapple into your diet regularly. Track how you feel, your energy levels, mood, workout performance, and overall vitality. I'm Dr. Elizabeth Rains. If you found this information valuable, share it with friends who might benefit. Your testosterone levels are too important to leave to chance. Take care of yourselves.